Before we begin, let me ask you something. Have you ever been judged as not enough? Not because of your character, not because of your effort, but because of how much money you didn't have. If so, this story is for you. Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more powerful stories like this. Now let's begin. The Anderson family mansion looked like something pulled straight from a luxury holiday magazine. Golden Christmas lights wrapped around marble pillars. A towering tree sparkled beneath a crystal chandelier. Soft classical music drifted through the room while servers moved quietly with silver trays to T.O. the Andersons. This night was celebration. T.O. Malcolm Reed. It was an execution. He stood at the center of the living room, alone at a polished mahogany table. His shoulders were slumped. His hands shook so badly he could barely hold the pen, and in front of him lay divorce papers. Tears streamed down his face, and no one offered him a tissue. They watched, they waited, they enjoyed it. "Go on," Gloria Anderson snapped, lifting her champagne glass. "Sign it. We have dinner reservations." Malcolm glanced around the room. Men in tailored suits, women in designer gowns, faces full of quiet superiority. 3 years of marriage were ending. Not privately, not respectfully, but as entertainment. "I still can't believe you married him," Sienna's brother said loudly. "A community college dropout who does accounting? What were you thinking?" Laughter rippled through the room. Malcolm turned toward Sienna. Surely, she would stop this. She didn't. Instead, she stepped closer to Damon, the man she'd replaced him with, and smiled. "I was young," Sienna said calmly. "I thought love was enough. I was wrong." She looked at Malcolm as if he were already a memory. "Some people are just born average," she continued, "and I refuse to live an average life." The words hit harder than the laughter. Still, Malcolm signed one page. Then another. Tears fell onto the paper, smearing the ink. No one moved, no one objected. When it was finished, Malcolm folded the papers, wiped his face, and walked toward the door behind him. The room erupted into laughter and relieved conversation. Like a burden had finally been removed. Malcolm stepped into the freezing December night without saying a word. None of them knew the truth. Malcolm sat in his old car at the end of the driveway, hands resting uselessly on the steering wheel. He couldn't start the engine. The humiliation burned too deeply. Then something shifted. A memory, recent, heavy, unfinished. 3 weeks earlier, Catherine's hospital. Malcolm remembered his mother's voice on the phone, shaky in a way he had never heard before. "Malcolm, please come. There's someone you need to meet." Inside the hospital room, the air smelled of antiseptic and quiet endings. The man in the bed looked weak, but unmistakably familiar. Same eyes, same jawline. "I'm Reginald Cole," the man said softly. "And I'm your father." The world tilted. The name was legendary. Tech billionaire, empire builder. One of the richest men in the country. Reginald explained everything. The lies his parents had told, the forced separation, the decades spent searching for a son he never knew existed. "I looked for you," Reginald whispered. For 34 years, Malcolm felt anger, confusion, relief. 5 days later, Reginald Cole died. But before he did, he changed his will. The funeral was massive. Business leaders, politicians, celebrities. Malcolm sat in the front row beside his mother, stunned. Before Reginald passed, he had whispered to Malcolm, "You were always enough." Those words stayed with him. January 16th at a quiet law office. The lawyer cleared his throat. "To Denise Reed, I leave 30% of my estate." Gasps filled the room. "To my son, Malcolm Reed, I leave 70% of my estate, including controlling shares in Coal Dynamics." Silence. $12.6 billion. Malcolm didn't smile, he simply breathed. Monday morning, Coal Dynamics headquarters. Malcolm walked in wearing a tailored but modest suit. No arrogance, no display. He sat at the head of the boardroom table. Then the door opened. Sienna and Damon walked in. They froze. "What are you doing here?" Sienna whispered. A board member spoke calmly. "This is Malcolm Reed Mr. Cole's son, our majority shareholder." Sienna's coffee shattered on the floor. Malcolm didn't look at her. He didn't need to. Later that week, Malcolm reviewed investment reports. Point one name stood out. Anderson Manufacturing. Coal Dynamics owned 65% of it. The mansion, the lifestyle, the arrogance, all funded by his father's money. An audit revealed fraud, waste, and greed. Malcolm closed the file. "Withdraw our investment," he said calmly. The phones rang non-stop. Then Sienna called. "Malcolm, please," she cried. "We're losing everything." Malcolm's voice didn't change. "I'm the same man you humiliated on Christmas." Silence. "The money didn't change me," he continued. "It just revealed you." He hung up. Months later, Malcolm stood by the window of his office, city lights glowing below. He hadn't taken revenge. He hadn't humiliated anyone. He had simply stopped accepting disrespect. The night they laughed while he signed the divorce papers became a quiet legend. They applauded what they thought was his downfall. In truth, that was the moment he was finally free. If the story moved you, like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, never judge someone by where they are. You have no idea what chapter they're about to enter.